Hello, hello, hello. Sorry about the delay for today, but well, trying to figure out exactly what we're gonna do, and it was gonna be a little bit iffy. Also, uh, uh, my model is actually not working currently at the moment. First off, I'm shocked that the game capture is actually working properly, because I'm not sure if I set that one. I didn't. So why is it working, I then ask? Is everything messed up? Ah, I see. Game capture decided to close down and it's actually showing the monitor. Ah, well, that's fine. Well, that's okay. But this is the issue of my model doing absolutely nothing. Don't worry about it. It'll probably get fixed sometime in this one. And besides, there's enough polys in here in order to actually make my model not render properly in the first place. So, you really wouldn't even notice. Oh well. So, let's get started, shall we? Alright. Should be up there, actually. I do need to make some adjustments. Hey, there we go. First off, I need to make the adjustment there. Then I say need to get this. Oh, there we go again. And it should be like that. Gonna need to make some adjustments, but that should be fine. Okay, entity is fully repaired. Okay, alright. Well, surely we're almost there. Come on. Okay, there we go. Right, I was making it compartmentalized, so we were needed to make some adjustments. Easy with the roll controls. Okay, just need to adjust it so that's a little bit, that we're basically okay on this end over here. Okay, just make some rolling adjustments here. Control that. There we go. Perfect. Alright, with this as it is, it's like... Ah, it's not sealed in the back. Gotcha. Okay. So I need to make some adjustments farther back with the hyperdrive. Because that is there. Oh, and that. Okay. Um... Okay, wasn't this supposed to, like... Oh, wait, these were the links. Okay, so that's completely fine as it is. Actually, what I... No. Okay, so... The heck? I had 8 of those. Okay. Both of those screens. Okay. No. Tab. Okay. Monitors. Okay. Well, if we actually get those monitors back, it'll be... Alright, and then we link this. O2 is lowered. Okay. Alright. O2 is actually linked. Perfect. Hydrogen is actually done right here. Okay, there we go. Wait, could I actually connect it to the coupler down here, something like that? Okay, there we go. So, in order to actually deal with our problem, we might just have to move all of this up. Like, all of it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, why was I being weird? It was being weird, the controls. Okay. go. G in order to actually make some updates. Perfect. That is technically fine, but we need to actually adjust most other things on this list. We should probably see exactly where this is connected first before we actually go that one. Okay, that connects to the main. That connects to the main area. Does this connects down there as well? This one is a connector from this one, and the collector is sent into this one to the collector. Cool. Spaceship command is adjusted because of that one. This smart link goes out to that and into those ones. Okay, I see. Okay. The adjustments are going to need to be made to a lot of other things. So, okay, let's check that one out again. That's not the one I selected. Okay. So, yaw to that one right there. Okay. All right. Okay. That's kind of crazy. Okay. So put this here, then we actually go all the way up here-ish. Go all the way here. Perfect. That way, that should be adjusting properly. Activate. Wait. Oh, it needs to be connected to something. Okay, there we go. That actually works fine. Okay, with this as it is, we needed to put down the other things in the computer, and we need to actually put these two event gates, this computer as well, the life support system, and there was another one we needed to adjust. Ah, here they are. The logic gate for to take off the coupling, and the docking controller, which will take over the magnet. Okay, those logic. Alright, so. Putting it down like this. Let's see. Okay, make some adjustments like this. Okay. That's going to be a bit of an issue. We're going to need to adjust all of these as well. Perfect. Hey, why is it reversed? I was moving forward. Okay. Surely this is gonna come up around here. Come on. Okay. There we go. So from here, we need to make the adjustment. We need to do... Where is it? Ha! Okay. First off, spaceship thing. Just for looks. Run those two event gates right there. There was a logic gate. And a controller over there. Life support system can be activated, but we're going to have to be a little bit more cautious on it. Okay. Then we need to make some adjustments like... What was it? R? There we go. Go. Okay. Okay. So this one works. Okay. And then we need to put... Let's see, the control stick is actually good where it is, so we can actually... Oh dear. That's 8 out of 7. Damn. Oops, that's not shift. Okay, where's my control? Or my... Oh, there's my stick, there's my yoke, there's my... And there's my screen. Okay. So there was another screen. Well, first off, the yoke. All right. Okay. Let's see. Then we need another screen. Oh, great. All right, we run the life support system right about here. Oh, great. Okay, before we actually do that, definitely before we do that, we need to actually link those systems. Let's see. You need to be linked to you, need to be linked to you. There we go. Okay. And then we configure that one. Perfect. Systems are linked properly. Okay. Okay. Let's make some, well, before we actually do that one. Lasers are moving. Controls and event gates are actually working properly as well. Okay. We're looking. All right. Now we're talking. Okay. So now we can F. Perfect. Okay. Why am I moving forward? Okay. Let's. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, and we also were trying to get like an O2, trying to check to see if there was an actual positive or negative O2 link. We should be fine. Okay, but still need to adjust. Well, A, we need to put down the seat. B, we need to put down like... put U down. That should be fine. Then we need to put down whether or not there's a leak. Actually, that is actually there. But it doesn't seem to update properly, so we're actually gonna... then we'll link the system right next to it. There we go. Oh, and then we need to put the Docker to the device down here. Oh yeah, and then we also need to actually make the test of whether... Oh wait, there was another thing I needed to make an adjustment for. That was the controls that actually come out of that. Because it's not automatically connected last I checked. Lycra's engine is not equipped. Okay. Hey, hey. Okay. F. Okay. Are these like on the ground now? Okay. I guess not. All right. Okay. Okay. So, there was a thing where you need to actually control this. It's been a bit since I've done this. Okay. This controller. Oh, wait, hold on. There was a... Could we immediately? No, we needed something to connect to that. Was that how you activate that? Let's back it up a little bit. Light cruise is still unsure. Are we on the... Okay. That should be fine. Okay. No system is linked. Docking types. Composite mode, separate docks, merge docks. Whether linked dock connectors should form a single composite docking port. Okay, so the docking tag. Okay. Okay. Light cruise engine is actually set to here, set to the module, and it has enough power. So where is it coming from? Efficient power base. All systems operational. Power is at 100%. System volume. Light cruise thrust 0. Fluid level, this one right here. Fuel requirement infinite. Pipe flow sufficient. So the power, I guess, is coming from, but the control system is not properly gauged to it. Okay. Which is good, though we have a leak, but actually, hold on. If that's supposed to actually do that. Okay. That's fine, I guess. So the docking controller can't go to that one. Input controller. L. Light cruise engine still isn't in there. Okay. Jesus, I'm nearly at my wit's end with this one right here. Good God, how? How does this thing actually function? How do you function? Wait, no system is linked. When did that happen? Configure the logic gate. The logic gate goes from this one to this one. Goes into this one up here. This logic gate goes up here. Okay, did I just disconnect it? That's R, not the other one. Okay. Okay, okay. Well, the O2 looked like it was only going to leak because it was leaking out of these areas. So, light cruise engine is actually getting power from this link. Nay, it's a NOR link. Okay, okay, never mind. Okay. Thought I had something, but it's this one. This or that. But is something only connecting to it? Oh, it's an OR link. How about an AND link? Which would mean that that one is getting power getting power and going power too. Okay. What is going on? Okay, activated power, that's good. Activating that one with this on goes into both the okay, so there's this will activate if all inputs are active, will deactivate if all. All right, if it's off, it's turned on. That's on, but that goes directly into the power source, so that means that if this is active, okay, there we go. All right, that active, we've now fixed the problem. Now we can place our chair back here. Perfect. Sit in this seat. Activate that logic gate. Oh, crap. Rising O2? O2 nominal. Perfect. Alright, there was an R. There is a razor face. Alright. Adjusting the sights. What are we looking at? That looks like it's a wreck. New one to do? Okay. Let's see if this actually gets some adjustment. Oh, we should also set it up like this to make sure that it's actually easier to follow. Setting up light cruise. Okay. With us in light cruise mode, it should take everything up to this one right here. Helmet is on. Alright, once we get into the asteroid belt, we'll then make some adjustments in order for us to actually make some proper... Alright. Closing it down. Running us down. Spaceship controls. O2 is nominal. There must be a leak somewhere. It might be actually the cockpit. I might need to adjust the size of it. Okay, well. Where is that located? Ship seems to be located a bit farther out there. So, we're going to... We're going to head into the atmosphere just in case. Just to actually gain up some extra O2, if that means anything. Okay, perfect. Perfect. With the Galactic Trade Network out there, it might be effective in order to actually find. With the benefit of hindsight, probably... no. We should head back. Okay, so it was up in the sky. And we can actually engage that one at the current velocity. Should be getting pretty close, actually. Or at the very least, be somewhere around here. Oh, there's the cloud. We are right underneath this point. There you are. There it is. Oh, crap. Why is L on the other side of the freaking... Okay, well. Let's make some adjustments. Alright, so that's the trade network. Okay. Once we're actually moved down. Okay, so we need to make some adjustments to the hull itself, I think, before we actually go down there. Oh yeah, and we needed to put down a teleporter. That's real reason why I was here. Okay, that makes sense. We need to put down a teleporter for our particular devices. Okay. And that should be something we actually have enough of. There you go. But we have... Okay, now we actually add... That should solve the problem. Certainly. Okay. I need it. All right. Looks like we're actually going to do this the hard way. We need at least double what we're looking at. Canopy. Alright, 2 levels of canopy. Should actually be solved in about a few seconds. Perfect. That as it is should be big enough. Alright, once we take care of that, and to make this adjustment like this. Okay, there we go. Now we can actually solve a couple problems, like probably the leaking being coming from those pistons rather than anything else. So still have a leak? Oh, son of a... I didn't make it too big of an adjustment. But still a leak. The only thing I adjusted was the... son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, fine. Hold off this section of the canopy in order to actually see if this lever still works. Why are you still sticking there? Oh, I see how it's stuck. I see how I did it. I didn't put it on the thing, I put it on that. Perfect. Okay. All right, let's see. Perfect. Rising O2. All right. O2 systems nominal. Okay. With the adjusted thing that we're actually going for. All right. Time to find it. Okay. Light cruise. Full send. Bum bum ba da ba 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 bum 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 ba bum ba ba da ba ba da ba bum ba bum ba bum. Perfect. According to this one, it is 300 kilometers. It's actually not that far. We just need to get out of the atmosphere. I can actually see the galaxy in this formation. All right, 230. Have to be a little bit careful. It's gonna be quite the difficulty out here. But don't worry, we'll get there as soon as possible. There we go. Now we're kicking it. Now we're kicking it into gear. Whoa. That doesn't look like a trade network. Looks like an escape pod. Oop, overshot. Oh, that's a shot. That is an amazing shot. All right. What the heck? Oh, there are a couple fueling depots. Hello, good sir. Can we hail him once we're actually in range? In addition, we're gonna have to, Oh, you have just arrived at a space station. Press R to select the space station, F to request a landing pad. You check him at the help menu at any time. You can choose tackle missions on the mission board. Turn mission to actually do the tabs. Also, buy and sell cargo at the trade kiosk. Use the refill and repair stations whenever you need them. Check the shipyard to save one of your ships or spawn it again. You can recover a lost ship here. Use teleportation stations to move around quickly. Tab and teleport for the destinations. I was actually going to try and hail. I'll park near the station. Welcome to the fielding depot. Well, we are dangerously low on hydrogen when it comes down to that. Okay, that's a... Oh, no. We've got enough. We've got enough in the fueling depot. F. Okay. Canceling modifier. Okay, well, let's see if we can exit spaceship control. And actually... Uh-oh. Well, we're still looking nominal. But the O2... And O2 is regular. But we can't... Why am I losing oxygen? If we're in a nominal space, surely I should be able to actually be able to maintain it. Okay. These two worlds are the only ones in our actual atmosphere. We're gonna have to make do pretty quickly. And all right, we have to head back to base fairly quickly. Uh-oh. R. Saber. There it is. Okay, well, we'll head down in order to actually deal with this. Jesus Christ, that's a fucking beautiful shot. Okay. We'll head back down through here in order to actually regauge some oxygen. Okay. Good. Now, as we can do this, we can actually head right back over out to the location, as we should no longer need a section for O2. Okay. Alright. Gauging us up. Gauging weapons free. And when I say weapons free, I mean all the way around. Okay, there we go. Oh, mouse, extra sensitive. Did not mean to activate that. All right. Oh. Okay, what are we doing? Why are we orbiting? Disengage L. Oh, never mind. We're actually doing it so we can actually... Okay, I guess we're finding a hyperspace lane or something like that. What the hell are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. I mean, yeah, we're actually engaged. So, we just need to figure out where we can actually get some things. Okay. Well, with those mining lasers, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit before we actually get over to the location. Oh, X to cancel. How have I never seen that? How have I never seen that? Okay, well, I'm going to open up a snack while we're waiting for the hyperdrive to go through. Okay, we are getting dangerously close to that star. Oh, there's another sky harbor. Okay. We're looking at 2,700. 25. 23. 22. 2,100 kilometers. And closing. Oh. What the heck? There's another planet out there. I don't think we're gonna make it. Alright. Alright. Disengaging light speed, we need to... Checking our things. We're still low on oxygen. What is that? That's a Sky Harbor trade. There's another thing. A space habitat. The heck do they mean, space habitat? We're not gonna... The Sky Harbor. Is that a gas giant, by the way? I have a very bad feeling that that is a gas giant. Very bad feeling that this is a gas giant. If so, its gravity should be significantly stronger once we break past the surface. If we break past the surface at all, like, like our shit should be crushed by, give or take about like right now. Any second. Okay. Fine. Let's check that space habitat. Now then. Okay. That should be right about where we're headed. Now we're cruising. Spent 30 minutes traveling in light cruise. Oh, geez. Spent that over the entirety of this career? Okay. Okay. We're looking at 1,000 kilometers. Why am I only going at 7? Yeah, hydrogen's still holding strong. Look at about 600 meters. 400 meters, 400 kilometers. 3, 2. What the heck? Is that a halo? Okay. Light cruise and disengaging now. Holy crap. Now that is some halo. Still 33 kilometers. $114. Yeah, it's literally a halo. Holy crap. Moving in. What in the heck? Okay. Interesting. Exiting light cruise. Whoa. Oh. Might immediately go to like 25. Alright, and And that's our base. This is curious. Like, really curious. There's another galactic harbor. Sky barge. Trade network sky barge. Where's the sky barge? Out that direction? What the heck do they mean by in quotations space habitat? I mean, I grant you, I can pretty much tell what this is. Obviously, you apply a centripetal force in order to actually properly simulate gravity, because you can simulate that at a pretty easily. Okay. Disengaging tabs. Slowing her down. All right. This is weird. What are you? No resources. I think this might just be like a simulated area just to get some atmosphere. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's a place you can build or something like that. Place in space that's buildable. Interesting. Okay. Where is that barge? Ah, there you are. There's your red. Alright. Light cruise. Full speed. Full send it. There we are. And there goes the halo. Okay. Pretty cool. About to dash right past them. There they are. Jeez. What the heck? What is this debris that we're looking at here? No, that's still too far. Okay, there we go. Tab it. Tab. Okay. Jesus, that's, okay. Trade network. Curious. Might be actually be able to get the scrap out of it. Okay. Mayday. Oxygen leak. Cannot sustain much longer. Pretty fast. 5,000 meters. 5 kilometers. Jeez. Looks a little bit. Holy crap. You know what? We're gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to go to that. Into that space habitat in order to actually refuel. They are really close to that sun. They are really close to the star. That is in distress. Block entity clone. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Alright, judging by that one, we got about 6 minutes in order to actually head those 42 kilometers. We have to restock our oxygen supply here. There we go. Right. Should be simple. Once we head directly towards that location, should be fine. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need some repairs after this. Getting a bit of heat damage because we decided to actually go into... I guess it's because we've actually are still in the proximity of the solar system of the star, which is why we actually have life-rich planets in the first place. So, without the magnetosphere, there can't be a... Without the magnetosphere, in order to actually shield the majority of the solar radiation, we can't. It'll basically blow away our atmosphere. As far as I'm aware, which still means that while traveling through space, you're basically getting cooked with every single bit of the bit of the radio spectrum. Well, everything from radios to X-rays, and everything in between. The why am I blanking on what it's called? The light spectrum, I guess, because it can't just be because when you usually think of light, it's like visual light, but I don't know. Or visible light. Good God, my English. Fluent, and yet does not count for stupidity. Oh well. Looks like we are slowing down. Trajectory collides with the star. Yes, I am very much away. You'll overheat if you get too close. I wonder how they actually got to here. Yes. Yes, I am. Like, we are literally rising above the radiation. We are just barely above the radiation. Alright, let's see. I would like to, like, purchase like another ship or something like that. Okay. Well, good news is that we won't ever run out of power. O2 is the only bigger concern. The fact that we're not actually going at 3 kilometers per second. Come on. Well, that's fine, I guess. "10 kilometers is more than enough, but still. Even 100, we wouldn't even be able to see exactly what it is. Okay. Hydrogen and oxygen are at decent levels. No leaks. Alright. Okay. Guess not. We're gonna have to head there a lot faster. We need to head back to... Alright. Disengage the light area. What have we got? Nice. Crap. It's gonna be a bit of an issue, isn't it? We sealed I didn't seal everything. Oh my goodness. Oh God, I'm an idiot. I am a real idiot here. Because of that, because I didn't seal it. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's not good. That is really not good. Oops. All right. And engaging light cruise mode. As much as I would like to head home, we're probably gonna have to head to that halo. It's the closest. It's the closest thing that I'll actually have oxygen for our journey on the way back. Okay. So. There's gotta be some sort of like dock or something like that. I have been thinking about maybe making a new entity. But no idea how to go about it, I guess. Actually, well, with it how it is at the current moment, it's not entirely out of it. We might as well just like go this way. Only 4 kilometers per second, though. And it does look like there is another ring-based planet nearby. I don't think we're going to have enough oxygen in order to actually get to it. And we're probably going to have to resupply soon. So, there's that. Yep. I can't get right. Well. Crap. That's unfortunate. Okay, well. antenna. Makes the entity trackable at long range. Ship navigation. Laser sensor. Beam aperture core. Enables light cruise travel between planets. Ah, the warp core. Graviton rings. Oh, okay. Working on it. Cobalt ingots, and we need a lot of sunstone. Okay, I have an idea. For starters, we head back to this one right here. Come on. Okay, now we're going to 65. Oh, is it because our power was actually depleted or something like that? Okay. Oh, there it is. Can already tell from that distance, just like right there. 14 kilometers is racing down. There's our cloud. Right on that beach. Actually, let's head into here. It looks like it's dug out, but it could very easily be something else. Disengaging in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh. No, it's just gold. Oh, hold on. Okay, well, assuming that this should be enough. Okay. All right, looking like that's going to be our target. Right through the asteroid belt. And there's our base. So you can tell because of this little piece right here and that cloud right over the ocean. Oh well. In addition, okay. All right, disconnecting in 3, 2, 1. This darn thing doesn't work as well. Okay. I have to get up. I have to. Okay, so. Okay, so that activates this. Which, oh, we're just too far. You're just too far up. All right, and we'll control a little bit. And we are definitely far too. There we go. Actually, this is a really good test for that. Rising. Nominal. Isn't displaying any leaking, positive leaking. Oh. Huh. Okay, so I guess it is fine. So that means that the O2... So somehow the O2 mechanic... So I guess the O2 mechanic I have is a bit... I have no idea how it works then. So I need to get a warp engine. That should do. Wait, what the heck? Did I get the warp engine already? Was warp engine already... The warp core has already been taken care of. Okay. Now we're talking. This is interesting. I've actually got a whole other situation. This is wonderful. Okay. Okay, first off, we're actually going to make some adjustments to the, to what we have. Cool, because this one has input coming from that and... Okay, so it's coming from the AND gate, getting it from the power switch. That power switch is actually engaged, should be fine. So, if we put the warp core over that point, we should be fine. Ooh. We're gonna need to make another, thing for it. That's not good. Okay. Backpack. Just put the warp core over here. Alright, and then let's put down the warp core, I guess. Uh-huh. It's gonna be a bit of a piping issue. Okay. Maybe we've put the corrugated piping on the top bit? No. Well, the warp core would be fine. Thrusters are fine as they are as well. Oh, no. Those power cells are actually providing a bit of power, so it's not like the worst. That is good enough. Disengaged, but that's fine. All right. Alright, so the warp core is going to be a bit of another issue. Because we need to now link every pipe that was down here with the exact same pipes that are going on over here. It was a multi-connector. There we go. All right. And now we activate the same one from the other one. Link to this. There's so much energy going through this, so much power going through this logic gate. Okay, and judging by the factor that the other one worked absolutely swimmingly, I want to see if this actually works. Because we now have a warp core, and this is terrifying. Raising O2 levels. All right. Then we're gonna activate the. I'm gonna go over to the help in order to actually get the intermediate systems logic spaceship controls. All right, WSD tab at the boost, light cruise, look around, landing gear, targeting, and even further advanced. Turret setup, ship is lost, power generation, hydrogen production, fuel management, going to orbit, starter block placement, station arrival. That's all on station arrival. Alright, how do we activate the warp core? Light cruise. Warp core will be able to jump to other systems. If you want to fight, you're going to need a shield. Okay. Protect the ship. Build weapon systems. Use event gate or turrets for fire. See systems logic to learn more. Okay. It doesn't seem like there's anything more to it. Probably much more. Alright, well, we're gonna... Okay. Alright, rising O2 levels. We're gonna try something and we're gonna pray that it works. Wait, what the? I just did the light cruise engine logic. I just fixed it. I fixed that logic. Okay. Alright. Okay. Is fuel engaged correctly is then my next question. F4. Okay, good. Optional, nominal. Cool. Alright, power's engaged. Is the secondary in there? Okay. Light cruise engine is still necessary, okay. Okay. Alright, F5. See what we're looking at. Power is engaged to that. This engages to the AND gate. The AND gate. See, it was this one particularly. Gets the yoke to actually go into that one, to go into this, and to go to that. Okay. The power. Oh, power wasn't immediately going to be put into either of those yet. Gotcha. So the AND gate was the issue here. Okay. I see. So, disappear the AND gate from both of these systems. All right, but then put the power switch into the warp core. There we go. All right, rising O2. System seems to be nominal. Okay, light cruise engine is actually active. Whoa, careful, careful. All right, judging by that. Light cruise engine is active. 1 kilometer. How to engage the warp core. Disengage L. Let me activate something. Okay, help. Light cruise engine fly much faster. Check all set. Want to get the life support system and an antenna to find your way back. Find your way back. Starter block placement. Target setup. Space target. Spaceship targeting. Use an event gate. You can see systems logic. Holo map. You can view the current system. this particular star system actually has a rift connection. Jesus, 30 light years. The closest star we have is Mahmud, which is 50. Oh. Technically, then would it be this one? 1.6 light years. That's closer. 1.4. All right. 1 light year. No factions or economies. Honestly, we got nothing at any of these stars. Looks like the warp gate routes. Okay. It would actually send us over to that place in Mason, 30 light years away. Mining technology. It has a bit of mining, actually has a bit of agriculture, so that's at least something. Bit of everything out here. Our system map. There's the warp core. Okay. Hyper Horizon Shrapnel Field. The Lono Junk Cloud. Just beyond that. The Fueling Depot. A stash. Cargo cache. Scrapping Concentorium. Let's check that out. Where the heck? Also, we should head back into here in order to actually charge up our... Alright, disengage that. In order to actually just sit above the clouds here. And then we'll do that again. This one is a gas... There's a gas cloud just outside that. Where is the stash? We're setting the stash as the target. According to that one. Alright. Okay. Staying down here. Cool. Cool. Okay. We are only working one kilometer, so it's not like too bad. But that cache could definitely be intriguing. Wait, maybe use the warp core in the rings. Are you kidding me? Oxygen levels dangerously low. You don't say. Okay. Well, okay. We're about to actually engage. Okay. We're actually getting to the dark side of the planet now. There we go. Alright, slowly engaging. Alright, slowly engaging in speed. Alright. Looking at about 187 kilometers. There's the asteroid field right above us. So, once we actually get through, we'll be able to see everything. Okay. Oh, already engaged at 2 kilometers per second. Helmet has actually been equipped. The cash for the from the trade network could actually be very indicative and very important. But our energy is actually being a little bit drained right now. Oh crap, that's draining a lot faster than I thought it would. Oh. Oh. Quite the stash, actually. Oh. Looking at 4 kilometers. 5 kilometers and 30 kilometers out. Looking about to pass it. There we go. There we go. 700 meters. All right, here we are. Let's contact that cargo cache. Cargo. Oh. What can we buy off you? Oh, good God. Okay. Adaptive optics array. We're looking at. Wow, we're looking at some pretty good stuff out here. That's a lot. Sunflower petals. Solar sugarcane. Orbital orchard citrus. Lunar preserved whiskey. Crystalline honeycomb. Starflower petals. Solar. 2 levels of solar sugarcane. Intriguing. Okay. Well, that's intriguing. Quest parking. Okay, never mind. I got quite the stone to sell. Whoops, that was unfortunate. Okay. And then it's 105. There we go. Interesting. So what exactly is it? Beverages. Aged low-gravity distilleries. This whiskey carries a subtle mineral note. Moonrock. Rare robotics element. A sophisticated version module capable of adapting to various lighting conditions and scanning depths. Ooh. Frost-resistant berries. Fresh citrus fruits grown in controlled orbital greenhouses. Food. A sugary crop enhanced by solar radiation, prized for its sweet juice. Let's see. Hyperborean ice vodka. It burns like a comet's tail. Prized for its sweet juice. Orbital orchard citrus. Wow. Okay. Going to have to actually remember some of that stuff. Oh, even then, that's super cool. actually going to make some engagements out here. Sun Wukong Space Portal. Starting station. Okay, well. Let's head back into some place with the... Alright. Let's head to the place in here. We'll accept the rescue once we've actually gotten enough atmosphere in order to make sure that it won't suffocate. Okay. Getting close enough. Should be within... Okay. Once we're on that side of the planet, we will make our move. Wow, it looks like a sunset or sunrise in this atmosphere. It's actually a pretty cool effect. All right. It's about to look appear as the sunrise. There you are. Okay. Oh shoot, we have 5 minutes in order to actually get over there. Okay. 87. Jeez. Oh, it's right there. Okay. So the thing we're actually going on is the moon. Okay. Saber at the moon. Okay. There's the Sun Wukong portal. There's the Hyperion Horizon shrapnel field. Holvend, a quick fighter out there. The starting station, a gas cloud. The Dudrius. Junk cloud, escape pod. There is an escape pod. There is an escape pod back there. And Duo Delta 2, Delio Delta. Ah, there we are. My work in progress X-Wing is actually working. The fueling depot, Horizon Station. That's the stash. We haven't actually checked out Horizon Station. That gas cloud is not exactly something we want to be going for. Let's see. That's the quick freighter. Fueling center. Starting station. Sun Wukong space portal. Ni Hovend FD. That is weird. 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh, we got 30 seconds. Right. Oh, jeez. Ow. Crap. Dang. Alright. If we're escaping that single section, we could likely do... Oh, we are being pursued. Crap. The map says we're being pursued. I don't know. Okay. Oh, jeez. Gotta go through this. And... Oof. Oh, shit. Okay. Maybe we can lay low around here. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. Maybe we'll... You know what? We'll wait around here. I think we might be safe for a bit. The heck is that? Is that something up there? I can't quite tell. I'm not gonna take the risk. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Re-engaging O2. There they are. There we go. And we don't have any critical situation, life support failing. R. Okay. We could probably actually go there quickly. F. Oh, they're back at our place. Okay. Easy. 5,000. Are we being pursued again? Okay, we're not being pursued this time. Unless... Okay. So... we might need to head to Horizon Station. Hmm. Okay. We got a bit before we actually get to it. Come through here. Okay. 1 kilometer. There we are. 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1. Engaging. 15. All right, engaging. Oh, careful, careful, don't want to overshoot it, and not you again. Not you. I've only got mining lasers, so I don't have weapons. Crap. Weed. don't think my mining lasers are working, so... Jeez. Okay. Are they giving chase? They are. Okay. Ah! Okay. Recenter. All right. Let's see if we can disengage and lose him in the asteroid field. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Ooh, careful, careful. All right, where is he? Let's see. H. Is he still on a hot pursuit? Take that as a yeah. We're right above my base. There we could actually probably engage. Crap. Okay. Is he pursuing? He's pursuing. Okay. Disengage light engines. Okay. Don't think I see him. Well, we're almost there. All right, gonna need some major weapons engaged. Okay. Tab enclosed. Engaging. All right, engaging. We need weapons. We need lasers. We need guns. We need something. Laser weapon, beam weapon. High heat damage beam. Laser projectiles. All right, let's see if we can actually assemble some of this stuff. right. Okay. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no. Oh, what do we need? Beam aperture cores. Beam aperture cores, electric components, gold ingots, cobalt, and freaking pyron shards. Pyron shards. Okay, this is a problem. I don't know what pyron shards are. So we can't actually utilize them. So, laser or beam weapons do not actually... oh. That's a turret computer. Link rotators and weapons to build a turret. Okay, you have to manually build the turret. Okay. Okay, Rising O2. Jeez, okay. Alright, we can't lose them. I also need a shield, so I guess technically I should probably have also done that. Uh, uh, and where was it? Re-engaging. We're still going to be locked in control, so we'll actually be fine. Almost there. Okay. Alright. And instead of that, we also need shields. Okay, and then it was a shield. A shield generates protective shield around your ship. Shield unit. Volume. But we need an Aegis fragment. Do you think we can actually do that? Shield units, but we need shield units. In order to actually build the shield units, we need the Aegis fragments, and we don't know how to get those. Okay. Okay. This could take a while. Those are fines, but the 3 units... Well, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, so we need to figure out where to find Aegis fragments, and we need to figure out where to find other things. Okay, well, then perhaps we actually go to that space station first. Okay, nominal O2. Disengage. Re-engage. F. We are undocking. Okay. Alright, so there was something that we were trying to engage. Going into this one, we were headed to the... Alright. Alright. Engaging flight controls. Okay, looks like it's on the far side of the thing as well. This Horizon station has not been discovered, so it's not like super far out. Okay. Okay. Still engaged in quite a bit of age. Okay. Ooh, looks like this place is like all white. Must be near one of the poles, I guess? Yeah. Looks like we're right about to be on the poles. Then we should be seeing like a sunrise sunset shift. That high mountain looks pretty cool too. Okay. Okay. 439. 400 kilometers. Should investigate, see if we can get some Aegis fragments and some other items off this list. We have quite the bit of money in order to actually do it, and reputation alone. Alright, double 2 kilometers. Perfect. Okay. Should engage to 3 once we're like far enough away. Okay. 355. Okay. 300. 320, 305. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But it is a scrapping conservatorium, so it's like, should be able to see some things. 200 kilometers and actually engaging faster. Our speed is actually increasing. Engaging. 9,000 meters. We'd be going way too fast in order to actually do it. Be gone in a second. What the hell? Oh, not you again. Shipyard 3. Hey, stop it. Autopilot landing started in Shipyard 3. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. Ooh. Perfect. Let's see if we can actually activate some of this stuff. Okay, we can activate things in the shipyard now. On spawn and save. Unspawn a ship to respawn it in any shipyard at no cost. Oh, shipyard is occupied. Unspawn and save current ship. Okay. Perfect. Well, should take just a couple seconds in order to actually go through most of it. Should probably actually put the teleporter on this station as well. Okay. Let's spawn a blueprint. Okay, I don't have one. Let's spawn our work in progress. What's this one do? Ah, okay. More shipyard services. Okay. Was there anything else we could actually utilize? Okay. Robo mods. Oh, it's a camera. Meteor drift recovery, drone ambush reclaim, distress calls. Missions require some items to your ships. Full weapons power. Some rookie pilot lost control. Hyper shrapnel field during meteor storm. Explore this one right here. Celestial to good luck. Galactic trade reputation. 6 light years. Jeez. Okay. Some of this stuff is within this one. 24-hour service. What's this? Looks like it's supposed to be a vending machine of some kind. With telemail. Okay, I guess nothing in here as well. Or, oh, maybe the station is actually supposed to be occupied, but I don't see any NPCs at the current moment. And what's back here? Ah, you're stranded in space. Okay. Well, this is definitely an intriguing one. Okay. Oh, right, I can't technically put it here without making a... without scrap. Well, that's intriguing. Materials, codexes, paints. Guess I really can't really do it. Guess I really can't do anything. Okay. Okay. Easy. Still over 100 kilometers. Bucket shuttle Kai. Oh, crap. Well, this is gonna be... surely. Okay. Let's see what we got. Looks like it was, well, this is quite the scrap, I'd say. A rotator. Thousand kilometers with 0 oxygen. I have a feeling it's going to be the other way around. Wait, it's a wreck. Block entity clone. So it's another pirate that I can't fight. That's gonna chase me around my entire system. Okay. Okay. That should restock me on some O2. Now, should like head right into it. According to the H, head over here. And once we actually engage that, it should be fine. Okay, you're a little close to the sun. Yeah, you're a little close to the star, to Ulathor. Okay. Should be fine out here. Alright, we should be leaving planetary orbit in 3 seconds. Because now we're increasing speed in kilometers gradually. Okay. Okay, there we go. 64 kilometers. Making it a lot easier. 65 kilometers a second. I swear if it's gonna be what I think it is. Okay, slowing down. Why are we slow? Should be slowing down. I guess it's because we're headed directly towards the star. The gas cloud above the star is not exactly the best idea. how do we... Oh. Okay. That's definitely a wreck. Five seconds. Crap. Oh, thank God. Urgent help required. Let's try to see if we can head to that. Head to Song Wukong portal. Yeah. The portal being 3 kilometers. That is another station out there. Another rush car. There's the space habitat. It's 28. 26. Honestly, it's farther out than the actual place we're going. But why are we only going 13? There it is. Okay. There we go. Actually going a little bit faster now that we're actually not headed towards a planet, or at least a massive one. Wreck is still not that far out though. That's the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Okay. Whoa. Closing in at a very rapid speed. 29 kilometers. Which means that we're actually going 100 every 3 seconds. More or less. Oh. Closing. Once every 4 seconds. Okay. Oh, disengage tab. What do we have here? Oh. Oh, crap. I guess we have to go through that. I guess we have to go through the portal. What the heck is going on? Okay. I'm not guessing that I should have to go to the portal, but we could probably actually come back if we needed to. This was about 30 light years out, so let's see how far we actually go. Whoa. Galactic-wise, where are we at? Did we just... There it is. Clouds ahead. Did a first portal jump. Whoa. Oh, crap. Okay. Alright, what do we got in the system? Engaging on regular systems. This is our vortex. Do we have anything? Wear goal, inclination, gravity. Ooh, temperature's a little too low. 2 degrees. Atmospheric pressure, 0.81. No atmosphere, no atmosphere, no atmosphere. Crap. Celestial Observatory. We could actually head over to that location. Escape on that one, and then if we were to set autopilot location. Okay. Oh, it's a bit of debris. Oh. X, L, tab, F. Yep, there we go. Okay. And my teleportation is all the way back there. We're gonna have to respawn that ship. Damn. Well. Surely I must be joking. It's gonna take a bit because of that whole situation. Jeez. Could probably still teleport back to my entity. It's not entirely out of it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, good God, I can't teleport. I can't teleport to it because it is in another system. Well, crap. And now my ship is entirely lost. Great. Well, that's unfortunate. Have to make all of that stuff again. Okay. Well, it should be a little bit easier next time. But, well, judging by the time and judging by how long it's actually going to take, I might as well cut it short a little bit. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You know, we might just do something later, but there is some external things that I actually wanted to plan out. Well, that I'm not gonna have time to if I stream tonight. So, I guess this is gonna be the only time gonna be one of the rare times I only stream one time a day. Oh well. So, let's see. Our next time that we're actually going to be live is going to be... Can we... Yeah? No? Okay. The next time we're actually going live is going to be going on Saturday, 11 o'clock Pacific time. Once that we'll actually be doing a first time watch along and reaction alongside a bingo of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I believe it is episodes 30, book 2, episode 15 and 16. In any case, it will appear in the schedule that's actually going to appear later either around midnight Pacific time tonight, or going to be around some time before 2 o'clock, before 2 in the afternoon Pacific time tomorrow. Well, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Unfortunately, you've actually not been able to see me talk this entire time, but I hope to get that fixed when the time is right. Have a good night.